That was a great play by Melissa Zayas. She got a step, beat the defense, and then when the goaltender came out, the goaltender is Elizabeth De Silva. When the goaltender came out, she put a great shot just to the goaltender's right, just inside the far post. And Somerville have been putting a lot of pressure on. I should say right off the bat, we had some technical difficulties. We're almost halfway through this first half. It was 0-0. And as we reached the halfway mark, English gets the goal to jump up 1-0. Someone put a lot of pressure on, but didn't get a lot of good shots off. They kept it in the English end. So you didn't miss anything. We came back up. You got the goal by Zayas. And that's the difference in the game, 1-0. English looking for their second win. Somerville's trying to stay undefeated. They're 3-0. And they'll get a corner kick coming from the far side. English bring it back up the far side. Somerville takes it away. English takes it back. Zayas is one of the better players in the area. She's an outstanding goal scorer. She's been the leading scorer for English the last couple of years. And the last game they played, the game they won, she got 4. And certainly were a big part of their win. Now she gets them off and running against the undefeated Highlanders of Somerville as they lead it 1-0 as we pass the halfway mark of this first half. It still baffles me that the visiting team wears white, although it doesn't make much of a difference because English would still be wearing their red and maroon and gray. And I still have a few qualms when I have to say Greater Boston League. English Classical now out of the Northeastern Conference into the Greater Boston League for all sports. Revere joined them. Revere dropped out of the NEC as well, but Revere, for a long time, was in the GBL. They dropped out of the GBL to get in the Northeastern Conference. And then this year they decided they wanted to go back to the GBL, which is now going to be one of the bigger leagues in the state because next year Chelsea is coming in to the GBL. English with the throwing, and they throw it deep. It's going to go out of play. When I first walked in, I was greeted by the young ladies of Somerville, and then I walked out to the field to get a roster, and I was greeted by another large group of Somerville. I said, "Are there 2 teams here?" Then I realized Somerville brought everybody. They brought the varsity and their JVs, and they've got an awful lot of white shirts here. I look over the far side, and the bench is filled with players, and other players have to sit next and stand up behind because there's too many to sit down on the bench. So they've got a whole lot of people playing soccer. The one problem with the Lynn teams, they don't have a lot of JV programs. And if kids don't make the varsity, then they don't play. Trying to walk in, they double team and finally knock it away from Zaya. She was looking to get another one. She beat the first offender, and they teamed up from behind and in front. And the shot she got off just kind of trickled to the net, and De Silva was able to make the easy save. So pros and cons, you don't have a JV program, and that hurts because if the kids don't play as they're not getting playing time as freshmen, sophomores, they usually say, yeah, I'm not going to play. And the numbers dwindle at the school as some of those call for offside. So the numbers, like football, instead of having 40 or more, you have like 26 or 28. Soccer, you have 14 or 15. Unless some of them only have like 40. I don't know how many games the JVs get to play at Somerville, because there aren't a lot of JV programs around, as I mentioned. The ball is loose out in front. Newsom actually got knocked down. She was down on the ground, and the ball was still loose. English finally knocked it out. I think it was Guzman that got a piece of it and knocked it away. And Somerville will get a corner kick. They swung and missed on the first one. And now, I don't know why, but we're going to get a do-over. Somerville doesn't bother to kick it. They give it away. Now they look for a shorter kick. It gets tipped out in front, still loose. And he shot it wide of the net. English couldn't clear it. It finally popped loose and right at the near post. Somerville had a shot, and it was Fenya Savage Mantell who knocked it wide. So Somerville almost got the equalizer. It goes off the foot of Gabriel Jesus. Someone trying to get something going, they knock it all the way back to midfield. Now they center it. Pass was blocked, and English will take it upfield. Now they're looking to make a pass. They tip it behind them instead of tipping it ahead. Somerville takes it back. They knock it to the net. Flaherty makes the save. Reached over, got a foot on it, and kicked it away. Almost looked like Somerville was offside. I think that was Lillian Martin who took the shot, and Newsom just got a piece of it with her foot and tipped it out. And Somerville will get another corner kick, this one coming from the near side. English holding on to a 1-0 lead. And they kick it. It was going to hit the side of the net. Newsom grabbed it before it did, and she'll kick it away. Didn't get a lot on that free kick, corner kick. Newsom booms it past midfield. And it gets headed out by Somerville. knocking it to the middle. Somerville breaks it up. They knock it to the near side. I think English got a piece of that as it was coming across. They knocked it out. That was Gabriel Jesus. They get it to the middle. Looking to go down the near side with the pass. They throw it out in front. Nice job by the defense knocking it away. They knock it away again. I think that was Garcia with the defensive plays. Might have been Welton. I'll give them both credit. Garcia breaks it up again, slips through. Welton hustles, breaks it up. Garcia knocks it away. They combine on the defensive play. Somerville kicks it wide, left and out of play. 1-0 off the goal by Zayas of English. As we're just under 10 minutes left in this first half. This is Garcia kicking it away, I think. It deflects all the way out near midfield, right to midfield. English takes it away. They knock it deep. English trying to get there first. It's a foot race. Out off the Highlanders. And Guzman will put it in play. High kick right to midfield off Somerville. They collect. They knock it deep down the near side, looking for a break. Slide it out in front. Good job by Garcia to break it away. And that's going to go out of play. Got blocked, I think, by English. Somerville's going to get another corner kick. But Guzman, Welton, Ferris, Howes, Garcia playing well on that back line defensively. Coming from the far side, the corner kick. Houston gets in front of everybody and catches it. Little basket catch out in front of the net, and she'll kick it away. Gets it to midfield, it bounces past, and it's loose. English almost got a piece of that. Zayas might have walked in. They get by one down that far side. Trying to throw it in front all by herself off her foot, and they knock it home. They get by the defense, and she was sitting out in front all by herself. The ball came over onto her foot, and Newsom had no chance to do anything except watch that go in. Somerville, with all that pressure, finally scores. Almost looked like they were offside. Kaylee Costa got that goal. I was trying to pick out her number, and she kept turning away from me. He knocked it deep. English had it. Not going to get a shot off. Somerville just leaned enough. Knocked it out. English will get a corner kick. Looked like they were going to maybe get a shot. Somerville, as they were going down, got a piece and deflected it out of play. And the corner kick will come from the far side. As we got 5 minutes and counting left in this first half. Out in front, goes right by everybody and goes out of play. And they're calling it off English. Somerville will get to kick it away. Jose's made it 1-0 English. Costa sitting right on the doorstep. Newson had no chance. The shot from long range. Nice save by De Silva. Zayas looking to give English the 1-goal lead back. She's been a going concern on offense. Bounces by everybody. Welton knocks it down. Guzman kind of misfired on the kick. Garcia knocks it away. Somerville winds up with it to get numbers. Trying to throw it in front. Shot got blocked as Somerville went down. And they're calling it off Somerville, I think, with the shot. A lot of action going on all week here at Manning Field. You can understand there's 10 soccer teams. There's 5 football teams. There's a flag football team for the young kids. There's the Pup Warner kids. St. Mary's has a field hockey team. St. Mary's comes in and practices track. I don't think they play anymore, but the Generals, the semi-pro football team, was here every Saturday night. So an awful lot of use, an awful lot of games. There's a men's flag football league that plays here. And I think there's a little bit older, a little older than the Pup Warner age, young kids that play football here. Used to be Eastland and Westland both playing here. Pup Warner. Somerville pulling it away, pushing it all the way back. They pop it toward the net. Guzman got a piece and knocked it away. It gets deflected to the far side. Somerville will collect. Trying to throw it in front. It skips past Welton. And it bounced up and got Somerville in the hand. Costa was looking to line up her second goal. And just as she did, it bounced up and got her in the hand. Now, what are they calling? I thought that's what they were calling. They're going to give Somerville a penalty kick. I'm not sure what this is all about. Costa will take it. I thought it bounced up and got her in the hand. I thought they were going to let English kick it away. Now they're talking about contact. And I don't think even she was even in the box when they made contact. So Newson has to come up big here. Costa looking for his second goal and giving Somerville their first lead. Coming on a penalty kick. Newson has to guess correctly. That's all she can do. And she didn't. She went to her left. Costa kicked it to her right. She gets her second goal. And Somerville has grabbed a 2-1 lead. That's a tough break. I don't know what that call was. I didn't see any collision. I misplayed it. I thought it hit Costa in the hand. It must have hit one of the English players in the hand. I still thought they had to be virtually in the box, but I guess it was close enough to give a penalty kick, and Costa took advantage. They tried to knock it deep. It's knocked away. We've got a bit of a break here today because every game we've done, that slipped right by. Newson hustles. Costa was looking for her third. They fanned kicking that away, and it rolled to the net. Newson had to come out all the way to the 10-yard line to get rid of that. We've been in the final 2 minutes for a while, waiting for that whistle. Costa got the body on it and deflected it away. Newsom went down. It went out of play. And Somerville's going to get a corner kick. Can't be a lot of time left in this first half. It's been 2 minutes for a while. Somerville. Newsom got a piece of it and knocked it away. Now they blow the whistle, and that's going to do it. So most of the half, the goal by Zayas gave English a 1-0 lead. Costa tied it on a point-blank range shot, and then I thought Costa touched the ball, but they called English touching the ball, hand contact, and that gave Costa the penalty kick. She knocked it home, and that made it 2-1, and that's where we're at halftime. Somerville 2, English 1 at halftime. Because we're getting set to start the second half. Somerville scored a couple of late goals. A tough call. No, it's a tough call. It's one thing if you reach out and slap the ball away with your hand, but if the ball just kind of bounces and hits you in the hand, and it's not intentional, it's extremely tough to make that call, especially when you're going to give a penalty kick, and that's what happened to English. Zayas got a gift, trying to walk around, knocked away. She gets it back, and they're going to call Zayas for a bump. She took the ball away. The Somerville player went a little off balance, didn't even go down, and they called Zayas for the contact. I don't understand that. But they gave Somerville that penalty kick at the end, and Costa got her second goal, and that helped Somerville come all the way back from that 1-0 deficit off the goal by Zayas to take a 2-1 lead, and that's where we are as we start the second half. And Somerville boots it out of play. Yeah, we don't have any ball boys or ball girls, so that ball went 8 miles away. English coming back, trying to knock it deep. They knocked it off Somerville. Out of play. Skips past. Somerville knocks it into the Somerville bench area. Blocked nicely. That was Farris Howes with a nice block. Zayas got around one, but she couldn't get around two. I think Zayas' reputation precedes her, and they double or triple her every time she gets the ball. Somerville picked it off, started back the other way. Defense breaks it up, Somerville gets it back. Looking to walk in. Couldn't get the shot off. Nice defense by Welton. Kind of took away any kind of hard shot. It just rolled in, and Newsom was able to make the save. Good job by Anadia Welton. She has really played well back there in center field. There she is again, breaking up the play. And there she is again, breaking up the play. And it's going to go out. Oh, they saved it. Looked like it was going out. Somerville saved it. And they throw it out in front. There's Welton, not letting it go by. High hop. Zayas looking at control. Trying to knock it deep. English is going to get there first. And he pushed it too far. It goes out of play. Greater Boston League action. I so cringe when I say that because I'm so used to all those years in the Northeastern Conference with English and Glasgow. And of course, I have to mention, I didn't mention before, Somerville and Medford and Malden, they joined the Northeastern Conference for a while. They brought in all sports except Everett football. They didn't want Everett football in. Everett played their own schedule. They made up a non-league schedule. Independent, I guess you call it. But everybody else came in for all the sports. And I think it was just for a year. So in fact, Glasgow, I think at the Glasgow gym, still have a couple of banners up for Malden, Medford, and Somerville and Everett. But it was Zayas working hard. Gets around. She's trying to walk in. She's walking in. Gets knocked down. And it rolls in. It went in the net. Zayas got knocked down. What a great effort by Melissa Zayas. She kept beating the defense. She got loose. At the last second, she got taken down. It rolled by her and everybody else and went in the net. She gets her second goal, and English has tied it up. That's an ESPN highlight. What a great effort by Melissa Zayas. She got the pass. She beat one defender. She was beating another. As they got near the net, the goalie came out. Zayas got knocked down from behind. She fell forward. And as she fell forward, the ball rolled right by everybody and just trickled into the net. She gets her second goal. And she ties the game at 2, but what a tremendous effort by Zayas. We told you she's the bulk of their offense. As she goes on offense, they go. Just about 5 minutes in to the second half, Zayas has tied it at 2. We're watching them help Melissa Zayas off the field. What a huge loss that would be for English. Let's hope she's going to be okay. She's gingerly being helped out, trying to stretch or walk it off. Getting a lot of help from the assistant coaches. And again, we hope she's going to be okay. That would be a tragic loss. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, but you sure don't want to see your best player get hurt either. And she certainly is that. So hopefully she'll get on the sideline. The trainer will get with her, and hopefully we'll see her back. But what a tremendous effort that was by Zayas. Beating 2 defenders, getting knocked down, and just slipping it past the goaltender, and it trickled in to tie the game at 2. And a lot of people holding their breath when Zayas went down. trying to come back. They get around the defense. They take the shot. They sliced it wide right off the side of the net. I think they're trying to hook it back in. And they got it off the top crossbar on the side of the net. And England survived that rush. And here's Welton again, making a defensive play. We mentioned Guzman, Welton, Ferris House, Garcia, all playing very well on that back end. Looking to get the shot off. They knock it wide right. That was Costa looking for a hat trick. Garcia will kick it away. Had bounced off Welton. They're going to call. That's one of the plays I don't understand. Welton, that hit Welton in the face. It happened to a Somerville player as well. You're coming across, the ball takes a hop and it hits you in the face. They call that a touch, and you get a free kick. I think that's the worst rule in the world. She didn't do it intentionally. The ball bounced up and hit her in the face. So it's kind of silly to call it a free kick, but just inside the 20, someone's going to get a chance to get the lead back. They fake it. They tip it down the near side, trying to throw it in front, and they knock it home. Very good effort. They faked the kick. They pooched it down in front. They threw it across. And it got knocked in by Lillian Martin. So, again, I'm sorry. I'm glad I said that before the play rather than after. I mean, I don't understand why that call is made. You know, if she reached up and slapped it with her hand to get it away from somebody, I can understand it. But if she's coming up trying to make a play and the ball bounces and hits her in the face, that's a terrible call. Somebody should change that rule very quickly. They tip it by, and there's Ferris Howes quickly knocking it away. So Somerville's got their 1-goal lead back as they lose it out of play. Down the near side, looking to throw it in front, trying to set it up. Garcia knocked it away, and when she knocked it away, Somerville wound up behind her, and that caused the offside. He is now in a tough situation then. Now trailing 3-2. And their best offensive player is on the bench. Mrs. Zayas, we hope she's going to be okay. Knocked out by Somerville. Somerville takes it away. Ferris Howes breaks it up. Down the near side. English knocks it away. Somerville broken up. They knock it deep. Somerville trying to get there. They try to push it out in front. They pushed it behind the net. So Somerville kind of dominating territorial-wise the last few minutes. Garcia again kicking it away. Skips past. English picks it up. Somerville picks it off, keeps it in the English end. They dump it down the far side. Somerville at it again, trying to throw it in front. Newsom makes the save on the ground ball with a couple of white shirts hovering around her. And this time it'll be Newsom kicking it away. Newsom at halftime walked over. I'm guessing it's her family of some of her family members in the stands. She walked over. The way she walked over almost looked like she was hurt. Somerville can't get the shot off. Now they throw it in front. English knocks it away. Somerville keeping it in. English just can't get control and get started. Somerville couldn't get the throw. It went into the English bench area. The English will get the throw in. We'll have a sub for English. English finally gets it in the Somerville end, and very quickly they take it away and get it back on the English side. They knock it deep, and they call Somerville. They were way offside. They were breaking early. They waited too long to make the pass. By the time they did, they were by everybody. Three to two Somerville over English. English had a 1-0 lead. Somerville scored two late in the half. One, a penalty kick by Costa to make it 2-1. Zaya's got her second on an unbelievable play rush to get the ball in. She got knocked down the play, taken out. She hasn't come back since. That tied it at 2. And Somerville came back and got another one to make it 3-2. Off a free kick that I still question why it should be a free kick. I don't understand that at all. But I guess those are the rules. I think any handball, I think it should be intentional in order to give somebody a kick, especially if it's a penalty kick. English gets back, gets there before Somerville does, and kicks it out of harm's way. Somerville looking for a 4-0 start. The other undefeated team in the league is Lynn Classical, but they have a tie. They're 3-0-1 in the league. English trying to come back. Broken up, and Somerville takes it right back. English can't get close to getting a shot on net with Zayas on the bench. They knock it down deep. English gets there. They're trying to let it go out of play. They couldn't, but they take it away. And they knock it back upfield. Good job by Garcia. But it's Somerville with it. I thought they were going to give it to their goaltender to kick upfield, and there's another inadvertent hand. She went for the ball. It came up and hit her in the hand, and they give Somerville a free kick. I don't understand why they didn't make that intentional and not just incidental. English knocking away. They knock it to the net. Welton is there to knock it away. She chases it. And we got another whistle. Somerville's going to get a corner kick. Now they're not going to be a corner kick. It's going to be a kick for a lot closer. They call Welton, I guess, for contact. They knock it to the net. Loose out in front. Somehow Newsom got a piece of that shot and knocked it down. That was point blank range. And I think that was Martin again, I think, looking for her second goal. Point blank range. Newsom made a great save to keep it a 1-goal game. They knock it in front. Welton knocks it down. Somerville trying to line up the shot. Newsom gets a piece, deflects it, catches the rebound. She'll kick it away. So Somerville teeing off here. Somerville try to keep it in. They knocked it out. Whistle for substitutions, both teams. And we're not quite to the halfway mark of the second half. Somerville leading English 3-2. We'll take a timeout. Coming out of the timeout, 3-2. Somerville. English got 2 by Zayas. Somerville got 2 by Costa. And then it was Lillian Martin getting the difference, the third goal, to make it 3-2. English will get the throw-in. And the big thing that everybody's really worried about, score, not really thinking about it. They're thinking about Melissa Zayas, who was helped out and hasn't returned. And that has helped Somerville to just dominate and keep the ball in the English end. This is one of the few times it's been out of the area. And this will be the first time that De Silva has touched the ball in the second half. And that was her team gave it back to her, kick it away. Nice shot by Bilal, knocking it away, taking it away, but then Somerville gets it back, knocked away nicely. Garcia with a nice defensive play. Now they walk around. They take the shot, it pops up and goes wide right. Newsom will get to kick it away. Halfway through and counting the second half. We mentioned English looking for their second win of the season. Somerville looking to stay perfect at 4-0. They get by one, they get by another one, they tip it ahead. They push it inside, it goes too far and out of play. Garcia will kick it away. And the ball is where it has been the majority of time here in the second half. Certainly since Zayas went out and become a shooting gallery for for Somerville. They're just moving the ball, taking shots, and luckily for English, most of them have been wide left, wide right, or over the net. It's still a one-goal game. Welton with another nice defensive play. Someone gets it right back in the English end. Getting around one. Trying to center it. There's Welton picking off the pass. They looked like they had Costa wide open in front. Welton stepped in front and knocked it away. Popped up. And Welton again. Knocking it away. Pushing it up. And it goes out off Welton. She's really played well. Now she takes down the Somerville player. A nice little poke check, lip check. Somerville will get a free kick. And way back downfield that we didn't see, there's an English player down. Just over 17 minutes left in the second half, 3-2 Somerville. And it's nice to see the player getting up, trying to shake it off and walk it off. I don't know if that's Guzman or Garcia, one of the defenders, in that little skirmish out in front. Either one would be a loss for English. They've already lost Zayas. Hopefully she's okay. She walked out on her own steam. This is not going to want to just let English kick the ball away. Paris Howes boots it into the Somerville end. Somerville trying to bring it back. English trying to take it away, and they do, but Somerville picks off the pass and starts it back. Blocked to the middle. Knocked away by English. Somerville boots it to the near side, and they get it back in the English end. They ran right into Garcia. Will shift around. Took him very deep. Trying to center it. Almost impossible from that angle. Guzman just came out, caught it, and she'll kick it away. Houston is very good in that. She's made a couple of big saves. English only down a goal because of defense in front of her and the save she's made. She didn't have much of a chance on any of the 3 goals, especially the penalty kick. Somerville's right back at it. Blocked and knocked away nicely by Garcia again. It got taken away nicely by Martinez. Somerville takes it back. They pop it, try to get it to the net. Garcia got a head on it. And Newson didn't come out quick enough. It went out of play. A step sooner, she could have caught it and kicked it away. But now Somerville will get a corner kick after they make multiple substitutions. Coming from the near side, everybody breaking to the net. And knocked away. I'm not sure. I don't know if they called them offside. They didn't because the ball is still playing. Everybody stopped. I thought they blew the whistle. Garcia knocks it out. They took a shot. They knocked it away, and everybody kind of stopped. So I thought they might have blown a whistle for offside or something, but then all of a sudden everybody was back playing again. English knocks it out. Here's Welton breaking it up again. And it went out off Somerville. Good job. Welton and Garcia combining on the defense. Garcia will kick it away. And it's going to go out off English. Good job by Fowler getting in front. Now they take the shot. It went off Newson. She couldn't catch it. And it went right into the lap of Somerville, who had the entire net. Newson came out. She caught it. And when she caught it, she dropped it and put it right on the foot of Somerville, who had nothing but wide open spaces to knock it in. I think that was Martin again, Lillian Martin. So Costa got both goals in the first half. Martin's got both goals here in the second half. They get around the defense, trying to center it, and Welton got a piece and knocked it out. And it goes out. Somerville will get a corner kick. Coming from the near side, everybody going to the net. And it goes out of play off the side of the net. Newsom got a piece of it, but they don't call it off her. The ball was out. Garcia hustles and knocks it out. Somerville again out in front, looking to get a good shot. Trying to tee it up. Newsom will play it on a hop and kick it away. And right back in the English end. They get around one, roll it in front. English gets there and kicks it away. Garcia defensively again. English knocks it away. And Somerville takes it away. Pass was a little too far, had to chase it down from a tough angle, knocked it up over the net, out of play. Just over 8 minutes left in this one, and after Zayas got that unbelievable, outstanding effort scoring to tie it at 2, English hasn't come close to even getting deep in Somerville end, never mind getting a shot on net. And they push it in front, and they knock it over the net. Somerville's having shooting practice. They've had all kinds of attempts. Everybody's knocking the ball to the net, over the net, wide. English can't get the ball out of their own end. And they lost it. I think it was Guzman that was the other one that went down. She hasn't come back either. That's a big part of their defense. Walton, Garcia, Farris House, all playing well on that back line. Somerville winds up with it. Back to the middle of the field. They drilled that one. That was Lillian Martin. She's only a sophomore. She's got both goals in the second half. And both goals gave Somerville the lead. After Zayas tied it, she got the goal that put Somerville back on top, and then she got the other one, second goal in this half, to give them a 2-goal lead. Newsom at the side of the net makes the catch, holds on. She'll boot it away. So it looked good for English in the for most of that first half, Zayas' goal had them looking good. Somerville couldn't get anything done. And then all of a sudden, a pass from the far corner out in front had Costa all by herself out in front of the net. And the ball had gone right past Newsom and everybody that was there. And Costa had the wide open net to knock it in. And then that kind of a dismal call, especially for English. The handball out in front. Costa got the kick, knocked it home. Made it 2-1 at halftime. Zayas come out and made that incredible goal scorer that she is. She went down. They knocked her flat. It looks like someone was going to make wholesale changes. They're going to put the JV team in, I think. With 5 minutes left, leading by 2 goals, they're going to take everybody off the bench. Everybody on the field is leaving. I don't remember the last time I saw all 10 players leave, including the goaltender. So all 11 players are gone. I don't know who the backup goaltender is. But Lynn Martin got those 2 goals in the second half to give Somerville a 2-goal lead, and they're going to stay undefeated and go 4-0. As we're winding this one down with 5 minutes left, and Somerville has emptied their bench. Zayas went out, and English couldn't do anything offensively in the second half. They never got inside the 30-yard line. They didn't, after Zayas got the goal, they didn't get a shot on net. And as quick as they got it out of their territory, Somerville brought it right back and just had target practice. Taking shots from everywhere. And Newsom, along with Welton, Garcia, Farris House, Gutierrez, along with Guzman. The defense did well in most cases to keep it away. But the 4 goals were just nothing they could do about it. And the backups, a lot of these young ladies are JV players. And they let that one go. A knockdown. It went out. And I think Noose is going to get to kick it away. Noose has been very good in net. And that bounced up. That's another one of those. Takes a funny hop, bounces up, and it hits somebody on the hand or the face or the arm or the hand, and automatically you get a free kick. I still think that's a stupid rule. It should be intentional rather than just incidental. And they line it up and they slice it way wide left and out of play. We're in the final 2 minutes. English will have to wait a while to get their second win. Some will stay undefeated on top of the GBL. And the only thing left to decide is, will English get on the board? The backup goaltender, I'm sorry, I don't know. They don't have positions on the roster they gave me. She boots it away, and all we're doing now is waiting for the whistle from. And now a late whistle is Walter went up for the ball and knocked one of the Somerville players down. They'll kick it away. Anna Portillo Flores kicks it away. Martinez took it away, and they take it back. And Martinez reached out and got a piece, kind of held on to the Somerville player. They didn't call it. It went out. They're going to give it to English. And not a lot of time left, waiting for the whistle to blow. A long 2 minutes. They get there, they knock it out. Corner kick up and coming for Somerville. And I'm not sure what the officials are waiting for. In a 4-2 game with seconds left. The only question now is Zayas going to be all right? She went out, and we hope and pray she's going to be okay. And I think it was Emma Guzman who also went out. Those are two big losses for English. One on offense, one on defense. And Zayas went out, and they just couldn't generate any offense at all. Into the English bench area, and this is a very long 2 minutes. Harris House kicks it away, they blow the whistle, and that's going to do it. So Zayas has an outstanding game. Her second goal was an ESPN highlight. She was an unbelievable goal that tied the game at 2. But then Lillian Martin got 2 in the second half to make it a 4-2 game, and that was the final score. So it was Kaylee Costa and Lillian Martin both getting 2 to add up to the 4 for Somerville. Zayas got both goals for English. Newsom played well in net. Garcia, Gutierrez, Welton, Farris House, and Guzman all played outstanding defensively in front of Newsom, who was outstanding in net, but it just wasn't enough. Somerville will stay undefeated to go 4-0. English will have to wait for their second win. And our thoughts and our prayers go out to Melissa Zayas. We hope she's going to be all right. She never came back after she went down. So Somerville 4, English 2. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.